racing for you to enjoy from this 2-mile super speedway in Brooklyn. As I mentioned, the Gridfinder Michigan 130, race number 2 of this Xfinity Series of season for the Lite Speed Racing League. I am Captain Chris Scallon. We welcome you in to this racing and what is going to be a fun night of racing here. 130 miles and 65 laps around this 2-mile race track. It is going to be a fantastic race, and hopefully you do enjoy what is coming up here in just a minute. Now, before we go green, Brandon Sheets, congratulations on the put a cap on that pole award, 39.349 seconds. He is the pole sitter for this heat race, of course, winning put a cap on that pole award. Congratulations to him on getting the pole award as the cars crank up and we get ready to go racing around the track here that we'll see in 65 laps, 130 miles of action as the engines have officially fired in the starting lineup for the race, the heat race here. I should mention Brandon Sheets on the pole, Adam Brady, who will start there on the outside of row number 1, Brandon Ayers, Harold Garner, row number 2, row 3, Anthony Giuliano and Samuel Fontaine, Jeremy Moore, Dylan Reed, they'll take row number 4. Row 5 sees Mark Runkamp and Brandon Thornhill, Landon Quisenberry and Johnny Rapton, row number 6. Jimmy Weaver, Joe Owen in row 7. Row 8, Leonard Frost, Jason Dalton. Row number 8 is Joseph Morota and Dale Lee. Row 9, Ira Krohas, Anthony McInturf, Chris Hahn and Keith Bouchard, David Dunwoody, Dan Worley, Robbie Buckner, and there's Cameron Hearn all the way back in 26, Andy Bergani, and race control. Well, they're race control, in case you haven't figured that one out. We'll start on the grid as we get ready to go into an 8-lap heat race. Of course, last week we saw multiple heat races, which turned into a very fantastic race. It was all over with. Tonight, going to be just simply one heat race to set the field for the 65 lapper that'll be coming up here in mere moments. This race can be put into 2 different race sessions on YouTube. Just FYI, this is part number 1. Part 2 is actually already there in Facebook, and you'll be able to access the start that you're about to watch, and of course the finish of the race. I'm not going to spoil it or anything like that, but this is a race from last night that unfortunately I did not get to the start of, so I wanted to get you guys the start of it this evening, as this is the heat race from Tuesday night in the Gridfinder Xfinity Series. As the green flag comes out, it is Brandon Sheets and Adam Brady leading to the green flag. Here we go, 8 laps. It's going to be Adam Brady leading them off of turn 4. Sheets there in the second position. Brandon Ayers and Harold Darner up there in 4th, and they're 3 wide back here. You see the cars running 2 by 2, 3 by 3 all the way through this field right now. Over 20 cars for simply 8 laps. Cameron Hearn on pit road. So he is going to go ahead and rest his car for the main event, which is coming up here in just a few moments. Six laps to go in this heat race. You see Brady's pulled away, Sheets, and Harold Darner, the broadcaster, up there to 3rd. The 17, that is the boss man, Giuliano. Sam Fontaine there in the 22, getting a little bit loose. The 75 of Quisenberry, Brent Camp back there also. Tonight, which is presented by Track Cams 4 Gourmet. We appreciate those guys for being a part of the broadcast, as always, the official cameras of Captain Esports Network. See some damage there on the 11 car of Leonard Frost. Also saw some damage on the Croas. Those two connected in some way, shape, or form here. 4 laps to go. These cars running laps around Michigan quicker than you'll see the next-gen cars run with their 550 horsepower. These cars speeds of over 190 miles an hour down the front straightaways. You see the 68 could have jumped down 3 wide to the bottom. Oh, sliding up the track. Got to get out of it a little bit there is Thornhill. Nice save on his part. As Fontaine going to carry that high line to momentum there. Bringing out to about a half-second lead over Sheets, and then you see Fontaine up the third darner. And there's Dylan Reed at 39 cars. You see cars scattering everywhere as Brent Camp looks like it's off the pace there, and that you can see the wall damage it got from hitting the wall there. That's the 78 car has gotten a piece of the outside wall, and there's Jason Dalton back there in the 12th position trying to make some moves. Two laps to go. Oh, got some smoke as Dylan Reed is going through the grass. Trouble for Dylan is that Roundy Energy car a little off the pace now. Going to fall back. Now where they finish in this race is where they start the main event. And this dress rehearsal, I guess we could go ahead and call like a pit party, so to say. As we had the final lap for Michigan. Well, final lap of the heat race. To the 4th and 5th position here. Thornhill trying to get a run down the back straightaway. Woody back here. And Giuliano falling back, but one car that is going to win is going to be Adam Brady, as he's going to take the heat race over Sheets, Fontaine, Quisenberry, Ayers, and Thornhill. Your top 6, Marotta up 10 spots to 7th. Dunwoody up 12 to finish 11th in this race. And just like that, we will jump to the start of the race. As these cars will grid and get ready for the 65-lap main event. It's one thing about iRacing. They get these cars really quickly gridded. There they are. Take a look at the weather real quickly. Partly cloudy skies. Air temp about 78 degrees. Track temp 116. Humidity at 55%. And again, the wind's blowing from the north at 4 miles an hour. As we look at the starting lineup, let's see. I think it did update. It did not. It's Sheet's still on the pole. So, actually, there might be a way for me to fix that. Stand by. I might be able to fix that for everybody. No, it does not do it that way. So yeah, unfortunately with the heat race deal, it actually does not update the grid. So basically what I'll do then is, let's do this. I will stick the grid up here in the top left corner for you. So there you go. That's how they'll start in the race. And basically how they finished. The heat race is exactly how they start. Cameron Hearn, last week's winner, going to start all the way back in the 26th position. Of course, when the first competition caution comes out, he will fall to the back, so he's already back there right now. You see them back behind the iRacing Ghost 4X pace car. Last week at the Nashville Super Speedway, we saw a great, fantastic battle between Justin Wilson and Cameron Hearn. Unfortunately, Justin not here tonight for the second race of the season, but Cameron is here, and we'll see if he can work his way from the back to the front. But right now it is Brandon Sheets going to lead him to the green flag in race number 2 of the Gridfinder Xfinity Series green from the Irish Hills of Michigan. And of course, the first lap brought to you by Sim Speed Shop, specializing in custom sim racing hardware. Sim Speed Shop manufactures sim racing hardware utilizing the best components available, as well as mixing in real-life racing components when available. You can customize your hardware and rig today and visit simspeedshop.com. Down into turn 3 and 4. Adam Brady leading lap 1. You can see the kind of speeds they run around here. Fontaine, Quisenberry, Ayers, all right here in this battle. Thornhill. Racing than you see in the next-gen cars and the cup cars and stuff around this track, because these cars have a lot less downforce and they actually are faster, believe it or not, than the cup cars. With the tapered spacer that the cup cars have, you do not see the quick speeds anymore that you used to see around this track. So the Xfinity cars actually the faster race cars now. As you see the Supra, the 75 with Quisenberry making a pass to Fontaine right there with them. 3rd, 4th, and 5th in this picture here. Also Thornhill, Murata, sorry. You see a couple cars moving their way down the track. There's Jason Dalton. Dalton in the 73. Joe Owen in 101, the Superman car. Harold Darner up there in the top 10 right now in the 01 car. You can check out TrackCams 4 Gourmet online, trackcams22.com. Oval packages just like this, road course, rally car, and so much more. They got a lot of great stuff to offer Check out trackcams22.com to get the information. For the Pepsi code number 29 of Ira Kohlhaas. Unfortunately, we've already lost one. Jeremy Moore, after one lap, has taken his car behind the wall. So Jeremy, not sure what the issues were with him, but unfortunately off the track. You see the battle on for 8th. As Marotta looking inside of Joe Owen. Or actually, the other way around. Joe inside of Joseph. Position right now. The Brandons battling it out for 5th. Thornhill versus Ayers. Behind them, Jason Dalton, who's worked his way up here through the field. Cameron Hearn update right now. Cameron's kind of riding back here. He is running laps about 3 seconds off the pace, so he's kind of pacing himself right now because he knows, one, a competition caution is likely on its way, but I think Cameron's just kind of biding his time here, knowing he's going to be back here anyway, so why put his car in any kind of damage? Any kind of risk for damage. As look up here, 3 wide for 3rd and 4th and 5th. Fontaine in the middle between the two Brandons. He's in a Brandon sandwich. We appreciate it by joining. Oh, one car getting loose back there. Back near Chris Hearn, it looks like. That was actually the 64 of Keith Bouchard. That's Ken Bouchard, former NASCAR driver. But appreciate it by joining us. If you're enjoying the broadcast, you can always hit that subscribe button. If you're not new to the channel, we appreciate you joining us as we're sitting here 3 wide, multiple great racing going on here. 10 lap. Oh, one car up into the wall hard. That's Harold. Harold got squeezed up by the 101. And I'm sure Harold is giving the old car low line, or car high, I guess, in this case. He goes up there and gives a little bit of the door back to him. Harold's one of the nicest guys in the world, but let's face it, when you're a racer, you're going to make moves. For the lead, as caution is out. Caution out for the first time. As Brady was able to take the lead on sheets, and I believe this is the competition yellow here at lap number 10. See if anybody comes to pit road here. Like the first one's going to be Thornhill. Fontaine's coming in. Dylan Reed, Kohlhaas, Dunwoody, and looks like everybody from their back coming to pit road. Go ahead and take advantage of fresh tires here. is Adam Brady leading here at the virtual Michigan Speedway. Of course, this is the Gridfinder Xfinity Series here on the Captain Esports Network.
Butt kicker. Feel what you've been missing. Get yours today at www.thebuttkicker.com and be sure to use promo code LSRL for 20% off.
Welcome back as we come to the green flag lap number 13. Green flag here in Michigan. Back racing. Adam Brady, Brandon Sheets, Brandon Ayers, Quisenberry, all the way down to the 10th place car of Chris Hearn, all stayed out. See how these fresh tires react back here through the field. Already you see some cars making moves back there. That's the 46 of Dunwoody you just saw down there on the bottom. That's a black and blue. '46 car. Now the first car on newer tires is the 39 of Dylan Reed. That's the bottom of the 8 car over past Jimmy Weaver. Look at those fresh tires. Just rolling past 3 cars now off of turn 4. You see the 77 going to the bottom, kind of protecting that lane a little bit. But the fresh tires are rolling right through this field. At least one car is good. The back straightaway 2 and 3 wide. You see how the draft is playing a role tonight. Some might say it's a little overpowering for iRacing, but you know what? It does the job, creates some great racing. Look at the 77 and 39 to 39 rolling the bottom to the inside. Fresh tires mean everything. And Dylan leads that lap. Within 2 laps, he rolled from 11th on the bottom all the way to 1st. And now drives away. Oh, contact! Giuliano heading for the infield, into the wall. 68 involved, the 46 also. Dunwoody and Thornhill in the second caution is out. Some contact off turn 2. Let's what transpires here. Oh, you see the 46 all the way down on the apron almost. Comes off the corner. Oh, a little bit of a checkup at the 5, and they just come together. The 17 had to make an evasive move, and unfortunately came across the nose of the 68 and the 46. If we can look at it one more time here. You see the 46 making a move. The 5 looks like he's going to get tight or something up here on this high side. And he's going to check up a little bit here, and you're going to see the monster, he gets in the wall a little bit there, and the monster car is going to make an adjustment right here. Unfortunately, the 68 is right on top of him. And just kind of a chain reaction from it. And the 46, Tweety Bird's going for a ride. Out for the first time in the race, or second time, I'm sorry, first for wreck. Pace car. And we'll see how the pit strategy works here. Of course, Dylan Reed worked his way up from 11th to 1st. He is by far the best car that pitted there for tires. Ira Krohas is still back in 11th. You got Anthony McInturf there 12th, Brigante in 13th. All those guys took new tires also here. So looks like some maybe didn't take so much of tires when you look at Cameron Hearn, who was on pit road 7 seconds. Kohlhaas on pit road for 6, so those guys might have actually only taken fuel only to try to top off the cell. And it looks like majority of the leaders going to stay out. First car coming to pit road is going to be Giuliano there, getting damage fixed. 29 also Kohlhaas coming in. Cross, Dunwoody, Thornhill all getting damage fixed right now. Nashville Super Speedway, we talked about it for a quick second there. Had a few wrecks in that race, but in the end, Cameron Hearn held off the likes of Justin Wilson there to score his first win of the season in that Blippy car. And the question is, can he roll through the field from the back tonight, as he kind of is hung back there with the EOL for the first caution of the race, the competition caution. Now he's going to be able to start rolling his way up here through the field. You see Reed kind of blinking out there a little bit. Should get one to go this time by. we come back to the green flag. We'll go racing here and to lap number 20 of this race.